Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everybody to my 48-hour update on the Xbox ROG Ally X. And I must say, after I got through the first set of updates, everything became extremely smooth, extremely seamless, and I'm loving it. I literally have no major complaints about the device. All right. The device itself is amazing. The UI is pretty good right now. I'm sure there's things they could do better, and I'll kind of go over that a little bit. Some things that I might like to see change with the device in the future. Some things I like to see them add to the unified experience. But I mean, this right here is an amazing out of the box experience. I could not be happier. I've done everything from native play to cloud play to playing off my Xbox Series console in the morning just to make sure that I get my points for the day. You get the extra points for playing on each separate device. So to me, that's kind of like a cheat code. I did make some customizations once everything got updated, just because I wanted it to feel more like my own device. There were some things that I didn't quite care for, like the screen, not the screen, the keyboard. The keyboard was way too bright for me, and I guess the screen was a little bit too bright for me. So as you can see, I'll show you guys again. That's why I took my background down so you guys can kind of see. Hopefully the focus catches them, but mine is extremely dark. I made everything as black as I could, and then I changed the text to kind of like that Xbox green color, and then the inactive text I made white, and that just kind of more suits my style. So I downloaded. I have a bunch of games downloaded to my library, wide variety. So let me go over those games I have downloaded, and I'll share like my experiences. So Hollow Knight, I was playing that on Xbox handheld. That was the first game I downloaded. Um, from my experience, it plays really well. The sound is really good. It's really crisp. The game that to me that I played so far that showed off the device the most is Keeper. The colors really pop. They're very vibrant in that game, and it really shows off the Dolby Atmos sound. It sounds absolutely amazing. I've never had like the two front-facing speakers play in such a way that it sounded like it was like surround sound almost. I thought I was gonna have to use my Sony headphones that I bought for the device, and I haven't even touched them yet. Honestly, I mean, I might if I get like a late night gaming session, in the bedroom and the wife's asleep. But no, I mean, this sound is absolutely stunning on this device. I think that's kind of the biggest highlight I have of the device so far is the sound. Now, when I went into games that are a little bit more on the AAA side, as far as like graphical fidelity, I downloaded Yakuza Ishin, Like a Dragon, or Like a Dragon Ishin, and that's a game that a buddy got for me that I never got around to finishing. But I was playing that. That plays really good. That plays really smooth. The combat feels really good when I play that. There's one game that I played that I downloaded because they said it was now optimized, and it was Final Fantasy 16. And that game has never been optimized on any device I played it on. So I went to play it on my Xbox handheld, and pretty much some of the same issues that I've always had with Final Fantasy 16 were present on a device also. So I didn't really necessarily want to knock the device in this instance for it. And um, there was a Metaphor. I downloaded that, and when I downloaded it, it didn't have they have like a handheld compatibility badge, like lets you know how the game will perform on there. And it didn't have the badge that it will perform great on there. Like it had the badge on there that it'll perform good but not great. And I played on there and it plays amazing. I haven't had any issues with Metaphor ReFantazio on the handheld. I've absolutely loved it. Now over cloud, I haven't played much, but I have played Forza, which is a racing game, and the frames per second, especially when you're turning those corners, it really matters. Like you really need a nice tuned gameplay, and you can't really have a lot of lag, or it's really gonna mess up your races. And when I played Forza, I'm telling you, it plays great over the cloud. Like I don't I am surprised at how well one the game plays over the cloud, but I'm even more surprised at how well the game looks over the cloud. So it's not only performing at a high level, but it is actually visually very pleasing to play these type of games over the cloud. I think that's quite interesting. Um, Now, when it comes to the remote play, I was playing Madden, just because that's a game I can jump in and jump out of real quick. I just want to, play my 15 minutes and get my points for the day, and that's it. So I went on there. I jumped onto practice mode, and it played very well for the most part. But I think because how I have my network set up and the fact that I wasn't on the same network as my Xbox, it didn't 100% play smooth all the time. Like it plays smooth for long spurts of time, but every now and then there'd be a little hiccup. So I definitely wouldn't want to use the uh, remote play feature off of the Xbox to play something that was like competitive or in an online mode, because I wouldn't want to risk that messing up my gameplay experience. But almost like 90% of the games that are new, you're not going to have any problem um, playing those if you've already bought them on your Xbox. You can just check and see if it has the Play Anywhere badge. If not, and it's not an Xbox store, the beautiful thing about this device is that you can roll over to Steam and you can buy these games, or they have the EA app. If you want to play like one of those EA titles, you can go over there, download the game, or you have to repurchase it, of course, but you can go over there and purchase the game and download it, or you can even go to Epic or GOG and buy these games. And the beautiful thing is that now you're in a situation where before you would go to the Xbox store or to the PlayStation store, whatever your primary gaming device is, and you would just have to purchase the game at whatever price that they were offering it if you wanted that game. Now we have the ability with this handheld. Um, it gives you an experience that you're accustomed to, as far as being on a console and playing within a certain type of UI. So you get to stay in this UI, but you're also able to jump over the other stores and shop for better deals and still play the game. So I like that a lot. And being that this allows me to game on the go and game on places that I typically wouldn't be able to game in, this device has actually, like, I feel like it's starting to become my primary gaming device. I find myself gaming a lot more. Like today, I was able to game most of the day because I was able to watch college football and play the game. Tomorrow is NFL Sunday. I'm going to be able to go ahead, turn on the game starting at 9 o'clock in the morning. I think games start over here on the East Coast because they're playing over in Europe for the first game of the day. I'm gonna be able to watch the game and I'm gonna be able to play my game at the exact same time, and I think that's a lovely thing. Um, I could still kind of do that because I have a gaming PC. I could play on my PC and watch the TV, but I'm not going to be facing the same direction as my TV if I'm gaming and watching at the same time. This with the handheld, I can kind of be facing the same direction. I can be on the couch. I don't have to be sitting in this chair, to be. So it's just a different experience. I'm able to lounge around different areas of the house and play. I'm able to, wake up in the morning, have it beside my bed and play. So I'm really digging this device and how comfortable and how portable it is, how well it feels in my hands. Um, the one thing I will say, I haven't played anything that has really made me think about these impulse triggers or the vibration. I'm not sure if I can't even think if I've even had that experience yet. Now that I think about it, that's one thing that I'm gonna have to find a game that rumbles a bit, I guess, or get to a point in the game that rumbles because I don't think that's happened yet. But as far as some improvements I'd like to see with the device, one I want to see in this app library, I want to like see like some music apps in here so I can easily, jump into a music app, get my music going, and then jump back into a game without having to leave the Xbox handheld experience. For certain games, you want to be able to listen to your music like a racing game or a fighting game or a sports game. So that's something that I would like to see. Uh, something else, any other than that, I think that's the only thing I'd really like to see. Um, other than that, I'll just kind of take it as it comes. Pause. Oh, another thing I need. I can't find my gamer score anywhere on this device. I've been looking for it. For some reason, it eludes me. I can't find it. That's something that needs to be made more available. And to be a little bit more like the console experience, it would be nice if the themes made it over here. So when you're in the Xbox Unified experience, you still have your theme behind in the background, and it looks a lot more like how it looks on the Series or the Xbox One. That is something I would definitely like to see. But other than that, I'm having a great time with the device. I would highly recommend it at this point. Once you get everything up and rolling, it is a very smooth and seamless experience. The only thing the only thing I can think of is that add some themes at the music apps, and this thing will be like perfect for me. But if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments. I will definitely be responding to any questions that you have. I appreciate if you made it this far in the video to please hit that like button, subscribe. I will be dropping more videos and content. It won't all just be about the Ally. I'll be covering different things going on in the video game industry as well as social commentary about things going on in the video game industry. I really appreciate you guys making it out to watch my video. With that said, I am out. Peace.